Hey there, Teresa here. Welcome to Conversations from My Couch. I'm Teresa Youngkin. I'm a technology strategist passionate about healthcare, emerging technologies, and collaborative leadership. I help leaders use technology to innovate and get laser focused, resulting in inspired teams that deliver powerful results. So let's talk about our beer and meetup crypto last week, and it was a total blast. It was great to meet people of all levels of understanding. The coolest thing was we actually got to see a real Cassius coin, which is a physical version of a Bitcoin, and those were created back in 2011 through 2013. Super cool. So, in honor of the merge, let's talk about the other 500-pound gorilla in the crypto and DeFi room, Ethereum. Now, the Ethereum Merge is Ethereum's multi-phased upgrade, including the beacon chain, the merge, and shard change. I always like, oh my gosh, so many words. Shard chains. Now, Ethereum is the other large blockchain that you're always going to hear about. So Ethereum's proof of stake beacon chain is going to merge with the Ethereum mainnet to transition the Ethereum blockchain off the legacy proof of work system. Now, this is going to result in a 99.95% reduction in Ethereum's energy consumption and the ability to further scale the Ethereum ecosystem. So this is reported by the Ethereum Foundation, and it will result in Ethereum 2.0, which will be a new version of Ethereum, or you'll call it, or sometimes you'll hear it called a fork in Ethereum. Now, I want to unpack all of that technology sentence by sentence. So proof refers to the validation of a transaction. So when a miner completes that cryptographic puzzle that we talked about last week, other miners confirm and they agree. In other words, they validate that transaction, and miners receive rewards. Typically, it's cryptocurrency or tokens for solving those puzzles. Now, these miners are using computers with a lot of processing power and speed, and they're called ASICs, or you'll hear GPUs. Now, running these processors and rigs takes a lot of energy. And according to Forbes, mining Bitcoin consumes electricity at a yearly rate of about 127 terawatt. Think about that. Terawatts, which is the yearly consumption of electricity in the country of Norway. Crazy, right? So many say that there's a lot of wasted energy involved with this type of mining because it's a competition of so many miners trying to validate these transactions across the world, and there's only one award, and it results in a tremendous amount of energy that gets wasted. So Ethereum's proof of stake model changes the way that blocks are verified using these mining rigs. First, not everyone is going to be able to participate. It's only going to be those who offer their own coins as collateral, and that's called staking. And you may hear that term sometimes. And that has the only people who stake have the opportunity to validate the blocks. So it's reported that Ethereum's going to require 32 ETH, which is their coin or token, to be staked before a user can become a validator. Now, a validator will verify transactions and add them to a new block called a shard block. And that requires at least 128 other validators to attest to close that block. So from a use of energy perspective, the Ethereum 2.0 network will use the same amount of energy as around 2,100 American homes. Now, that's quite a difference in energy consumption. You are going from terawatts to megawatts, right? So that's huge. So why is this important, right? Why is all of this technology and what these miners are doing important? Well, you've probably heard the acronym ESG, and ESG is an acronym for environmental, social, and governance. And that focuses on the sustainability that extends just beyond environmental issues. So think about how energy consumption can impact a community, a state, or a country. So Texas is really struggling with this issue right now. And in July, they actually had to come to an agreement with Bitcoin miners to shut down and give electricity back to the grid. So when you think about mass adoption of any technology, right, the technology has to operate in a way that takes into account their impact on the industry, on the environment, and on governmental policy, or which governmental policies may be instituted and have an effect on their industry. So what does this mean to you? You're thinking, hey, like I'm a manager in a company. What does this mean to me? Well, if you work in the energy industry or any industry that's aligned with the energy industry, um, you need to think about, where does this problem of having or using so much energy, or alternative forms of energy, open the door for your company to innovate, right? Where's the innovation that could be put in here? If you work in marketing and you deal with clients who adhere to social impact investing, which blockchain are you going to use if you decide to help them create NFTs? Is it going to be on the Ethereum 2.0 blockchain, or will it be on the Bitcoin blockchain, right? If your clients are really involved in the social responsibility, how are you going to demonstrate your corporate social responsibility back to them, right? It's going to be who you engage with is who they're looking at. Well, as I said, like, the merge is opening the door for wider adoption of all these new technologies and innovations. That's why it's important to you. So if you want to know more about these new technologies, and sign up for my quick read of the day, where I'll send you a 1 to 2 minute read via text message Monday through Friday to keep up on this new industry. Keep your eyes open and know that change is coming. Be on top of it, be the first, and be aware. All right, guys. You'll find the link to the QROD in the description. And thank you so much. I'll catch you here again next week, having another conversation from my couch about Web3 technology and all things new. All right, guys. We'll see you next week. Bye.